Good evening. Look at Old Town there. The historic city of Boston is our backdrop tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. And we're about halfway through the season, and what better time to see how the Rookie of the Year race is starting to shape up. A lot of bright stars on this list. Things haven't been going so hot for him as he moves through his first year. Maybe, just maybe, he can pick things up and finish the season strong.
And I know that this is not the position he thought he'd be in by this stage of the season, but still time.
It's always difficult when you come in with high expectations, but people progress at different rates. He just needs to stay focused on getting better every day.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Guys, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for his play calling. Ron James said he has so many different wrinkles. You've got to keep your head on a swivel. He'll run something you've never seen before. But Stevens said, honest to God, I've stolen everything we've ever done from somebody else. Kevin?
I love his honesty. All right, thank you, D.A. These are two teams, Steve, from different conferences, but there is no shortage of history between them.
Yeah, it's still a rivalry. I know they don't play a lot. These two teams, they simply, Kevin, they don't like each other, so this should be a good one.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Green down low with Looney. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. And for the Celtics, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Daniel Tice out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. Now here's Walker. Brown outside. Stolen by Thompson. Curry wide open. Rebound Boston. And here's Walker. Pass to Tice. Over in the corner, Brown. Clock at 4. Boston needs to get off a shot, and a wide open look for Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. Again, Curry missing. Here are the Celtics with the ball. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Brown kicks to Tatum. From deep, Walker. It's not going to go for him. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's blocked by Brown.
3 straight misses to begin this contest, and already starting to look frustrated.
It's Brown on the wing. Buries it down low. Here's Curry. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Wiggins outside. Here's Looney. He's covered by Kanter. Shot clock at 6. Wiggins outside. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now Walker. He's coming off a 16-point game against Miami.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Earning all rookie first team honors after a brilliant first year, Tatum quickly became a fan favorite.
And so Tatum nails them both. Guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Tatum. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami. Right wing. Here's Tice. But they'll get another chance. A second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. You know, Steve, we know teams rest guys down the stretch, but what do you think about resting guys mid-season so that they're fresh at the end?
I think if you are a team that's been through these playoff runs, long championship runs, and you still know you have a chance to win, I think it's kind of unfair to us fans when you have a team that might not get to the finals and you're starting to rest guys and there's no benefit at the end. If there's a benefit at the end for the players, organization, and fans, I'm all for it. But if it's not, I don't like to see guys resting.
Now here's Green. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Looney tries yet again. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Walker taking his time here. The pass to Cannon. And Looney sends it back.
The tenacity of Looney there, swatting the shot back and showing off his defensive chops.
Warriors trail by 3. Curry with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Thompson outside. Down low. Here's Green, and it's blocked.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And our 3rd month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. You look at the Clippers. They're locked in again at that 3rd spot. Not a bad place to be.
And you know, for Boston, probably doing exactly what they hoped. Took some time to develop from a chemistry standpoint, but now it seems like they've got it firing on all cylinders.
Now here's Tatum. After Enes Kanter's miss. Misses the baby hook. Curry against Walker. Curry can't get it to go.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Fader on the way. Kanter's shot is off. Warriors trail by 3. Thompson right side. Fades back. No good on the shot. Now Boston takes it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take one step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
Now here's Green after Jaylen Brown's miss. Here's Poole, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Thompson. The fadeaway. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A terrific shooter from mid-range. Klay Thompson has the picture-perfect jump shot.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
And here's a look at some numbers for Thompson.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Now here's Walker. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Outside Tatum. That one's not going to go. Good D by Thompson. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Curry against Walker. Curry deciding where to go with it. Pass to Looney. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Poole. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. In the corner, Tatum with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this is going to be an asset for Tatum. His ability to get to the line. Very good at using his body to draw contact.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Sometimes, Smitty, you see someone make a pass and wonder, how did he even see that guy? I mean, it's amazing to me.
Yeah, I think Chris Paul leads that list. I think from a big Jokic, Trae Young is a young guy, Ben Simmons, Doncic, those guys see the floor extremely well.
And so Tatum nails them both.
The Golden State Warriors so great offensively. People forget about their defense. Their length and IQ make them tough to deal with, especially in the playoffs.
They get it back.
For this team, Draymond's a true necessity. Does all the little things. Everyone understands how important he is on both ends.
In the last couple seasons, Golden State's defense in the regular season slipping off just a bit.
You know what I think what happens is with their elite offense, I think they started to rest a bit more on defense. Also, when you've been to the finals 5 straight years, some coasting can occur.
First free throw is good. Boston making some changes. Robert Williams comes in for Cantor. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Jason Tatum. That one is no good. And Draymond Green does so much on the floor. It's hard to quantify by any measure.
People have called Draymond a product of the system before. But I don't care where he is. Draymond is going to be a major impact with his defense and playmaking.
Warriors trail by 4. Bowman guarded by Walker. Offensive rebound. Here's Looney. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass. A hustle player who really wills himself out there.
Now here's Walker. Hayward outside. This one for three. Walker's shot is off. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Thompson passes to Bowman. Pass to Looney. Lets the three fly. Another three for Golden State.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
And here's Walker. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Draymond Green.
Screen.
Thompson outside. Golden State moving the ball around. The pass to Looney. Pass to Poole. Another shot. Looney with the bucket.
Terrific work inside from Looney. He continues to get more comfortable down there.
And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 3. Hayward outside. And Looney sends it back. Passes it to Wanamaker. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Bowman. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
In the corner, Smart with it. To stop the drought, outside Williams. Here's Poirier, covered by Chris.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
Hayward passes to Poirier. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Poole. No good on the triple. Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And Hayward with the stuff.
During his career, Hayward has really become more aggressive. Never shy in attacking the rim.
Golden State's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And the call will be against Brad Wanamaker. That is his first foul of the game. Thompson against Smart. There's the pass to Chris. Clock at 6. From 20 feet out. And that one hits back iron.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Williams kicks to Smart. 1:43 left to play in the first. Back to Williams. Puts it up from 15. The shot that time not on target. The Warriors go the other way with it, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Thompson with it, now guarded by Smart. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Second chance shot. Smart misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Thompson passes to Bowman. Here's Pascal. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Thompson for the triple. Rebound by Williams.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Wanamaker. They trail by 1. Now Smart. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Pass to Chris. Thompson with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia. To end the drought. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Notching a 50, 40, 90% season is a rare, rare feat indeed. And Steph Curry, one of the few who have done it, talked about that challenge.
The field goal percentage as a whole is the toughest one. You're going to have some open shots, you're going to have some tough shots, but having that level of consistency and accuracy over the course of 82 games is unbelievably hard.
And consistent excellence certainly is the key. Curry brings it night in and night out.
And as tough as it is to hit those marks, he just seems to make it look easy.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Boston, Williams is out there with Hayward. Then it's Marcus Smart, and it's Poirier in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The versatility of Curry in the pick and roll. He can make a play for himself, the roller, or someone else on the perimeter.
Here's Wanamaker. 9-point game his last outing. There's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Chris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's up a 3. But they recover it. Here's Curry. The rebound by the Celtics. Poirier's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Bowman passes to Pascal. Now here's Curry, guarded closer. Rebound, Boston.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Williams, and it's blocked. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for Marcus Smart. Here's Pascal. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And now here's Chris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes it to Bowman. Offline with his 3. The Celtics have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Brown feeling it out a bit. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And really, Brown is very talented at nailing shots even while getting hit. What muscle this guy has.
One shot.
Steve, the number of timeouts and even fouls have dropped in recent years. Do you think that's brought a better flow to the game?
Yeah, I think so. I know we have so much stoppage in our game, especially when they go to the referee's review. If we could do something about that. But I love that they've dropped the number of timeouts to keep the flow of the game. That's what most fans want to see, just the flow of the game continue.
Here's Walker, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Brown outside. Curry against Walker. Here's Cantor. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Warriors trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Curry. Cans the 12-footer. Curry's got 7 points.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Walker against Curry. Brown wide open. He fires. Boston again missing. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Marquise Chris. Curry passes to Green. Banked in off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Not the tallest power forward in the league, but Draymond Green carving out space.
And here's Walker. That shot is off. Wiggins with some nice D. Here's Green. Here's the 3. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Green. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Showing patience, taking time to read the defense. Draymond finds the open man.
Outside Tatum. To the middle. Looking for Tice. He gets it there. And a missed layup. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Wiggins. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And it's Brown missing. It's stolen by Brown. Makes it off the glass. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's where Brown is at his best. A muscular beast who loves finishing strong through the contact.
Now here's Curry. He has 7. Nice open look, but it's no good.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
It's Brown on the wing. 7 points in the game. And Tice gets it to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Right side Curry. The 3. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Brown kicks to Tice. Right block shot, and it's in off the backboard. Tice has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Pass to Green. Here's Curry. And there's the pass to Bowman. Smiley, and he battles for the ball and gets the 2nd chance bucket. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Cantor's shot is off. The Warriors have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Green, no luck.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Good. Walker's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
The Warriors shooting just 31% in the game. Stolen by Walker. Here's Brown. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
And despite those shooting problems in the first quarter, they have the lead and look like they're finally getting it together offensively.
It's a close game here in Boston. Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. Green inside. He's against Cantor. 4 on the clock. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Tice.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And then Brown with the dunk.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Smiley, defended by Tice. Here's Wiggins. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Walker. Draymond Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 4. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Now here's Hayward. He has 6. Back to Wanamaker. Here is Hayward. 11 points for him in that last game against the Heat in Miami. Williams finds Hayward. And Looney with the block. Thompson against Smart. They get it back. Smiley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw missing. Coaches talk about young players needing to experience the playoffs to understand that level. Smitty, why is that so hard to simulate without going through it?
Kevin, reasons why is in the playoffs, everything is taken to another level. Also, you're seeing this team night in and night out. They know your plays. You know their plays. It comes down to just execution, and you can't have careless turnovers or those brain freezes you have in the regular season.
To the inside, and Hayward with the stuff.
Gordon Hayward is always a threat to sky for the dunk. He has some ups.
Here's Poole. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Floats it up for Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. 1:33 left to play here in the half. Outside, Smart. Back to Wanamaker. 6 on the shot clock. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Poole. 13 feet away. Misses off the right eye. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Smart. You know, Greg, defense forgiven for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
The Warriors making a switch here. Chris has checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And Wanamaker gets it to go. Wanamaker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
And made only about a quarter of their shots in the first. Totally flat, but they bounced back and built a lead here with a much better second quarter.
Now here's Wiggins. He's coming off a 19-point game against Philadelphia.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Smart misses.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wanamaker. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Hayward can't hit. Here's Poole. Now Thompson. For the three.
And you know what helps Williams defensively? He just keeps moving his feet, and he has such quick reaction.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Clay, how do you evaluate the first half?
You know, they clogged the lane, and they play great hell defense. We got to keep driving and kicking, doing a great job of sharing the ball, and we just play unselfish. We'll be great in the second half.
We'll see if that ball can get to the weak side. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, they've been pounding. I mean, pounding it in the paint. Not just taking the first three-pointer when it came across. That keeps the defense on its toes.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and it helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Warriors trail by 3. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Chris, and it's Looney in at the 5, roaming the paint.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Celtics leading by 3. Walker the pass to Tice. Walker in the post, guarded by Kerr. Shot's good by Walker.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
The Warriors shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Here's Curry, and he lays it straight in. Curry's got 9.
Great concentration from Stephen Curry to be able to stay on balance after the bump.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Wiggins against Tatum. Back to Walker. 5 on the clock. This is to Tatum. Over Wiggins. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And really an advanced feel for scoring the basketball. Tatum picks and chooses his shots nicely.
Thompson with it. He has 5. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Looney kicks to Thompson. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Up top, Walker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Kemba Walker hits them both. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. 7-point differential. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Pass to Looney. And that one drops. 6 points for him.
Good vision from Steph. But for that play to work, you also have to get open. Steph put it on the money.
Out left to the wing. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I admire the energy that Brown plays with. So great at getting to the line.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And Brown drops them both.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Curry passes to Thompson. Green kicks to Thompson. Wiggins outside. Misses the 3. Celtics leading by 7. Curry with the steal. The drive by Thompson. Here's Looney. There's the dish to Thompson. It's stolen by Tice. Here's Tatum. That one doesn't drop. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's Wiggins. That one doesn't go. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Celtics with possession here. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Shoots from 8. Count the basket. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Passes it to Looney. Stolen by Cantor. Outside, Walker to the paint. It's stolen by Green. Curry against Walker. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Brown outside. Back to Walker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum's shot is off. Warriors trail by 6. Wiggins from outside. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Cantor. Feeds it to Tatum. It's good. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
And you love that offensive mindset from Tatum. Relentless when it comes to scoring.
Here's Curry with the 3. And Boston with the rebound.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Well, at this point, it's undeniable that Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. You talk about guys like Ray Allen, he has passed up. That is big time.
And there are no metrics to deny. What Curry is doing is incredible.
And at this point, we take his jaw-dropping feats for granted. He passes the numbers test, and he certainly passes the eye test. Curry, the best at what he does.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He throw good. Wiggins. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Celtics leading by 7. Here's Brown. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Golden State's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Here's Pascal. No points in the game yet for him. 6 to shoot. Curry passes to Thompson. From deep 3-point range, and Cantor pulls it down.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. Now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Here's Thompson. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Thompson finds Curry. Green for 2 points. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Stephen Curry is great off the dribble, but he also is good at the catch and shoot.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, he might have come into the league as a shooter, but Klay Thompson is so much more than that now. He's a complete weapon on the offensive end.
And checking out some numbers for Andrew Wiggins. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's averaging 19 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Here's Wanamaker. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And with Thompson and his offensive arsenal, it's something he's worked on.
He has, and most people see Klay as this carefree shooting guard, but he's worked hard to improve his game. His post game, he's finishing at the rim better, and his mid-range has been fantastic. He's improved due to the time he spent in the gym.
The first one falls for him.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Marquise Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's Curry. He's got 14. Knocked away. From deep. The rebound by the Celtics. Poirier's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 9 points. Cool, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
So it's the Warriors now. After Gordon Hayward's miss, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. In third, the Warriors.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Boston with it. Here's Wanamaker. Outside Tatum. Launches a 3. No good there. The Warriors go the other way with it. On the wing, Wiggins. From the baseline. They grab their own miss. Here's Pascal. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Celtics leading by 6. Here's Wanamaker, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Chris. He dishes it to Wiggins. 5 to shoot. Over Tatum. And the Warriors miss again.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Fade away. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward. Hayward's got the lead up to 10 now for Boston.
Even though Hayward's improved from beyond the arc, you see the natural inclination from mid-range.
Wiggins finds Chris over Hayward. Chris can't hit.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Saturday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And for that matchup against the Nets, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Free throw drops for Hayward.
From skinny college freshman to NBA All-Star, quite the transformation for Gordon Hayward.
The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And so he hits both. Warriors trail by 12. Stolen away. At the elbow, it's Smart. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Warriors shooting terrible so far in the second half. Down around 26%. Buries it from three-point range.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Wanamaker. Wiggins with some nice D. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Launches it. And Tatum pulls it down.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Smart misses. Warriors shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Kicks it to Curry. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Celtics. Poirier's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Wiggins against Tatum. Now the pass to Smart. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Steph Curry. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 3rd in steals, 7th in assists. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And it's his lightning quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. And he makes the first. Some changes for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. And so Smart nails both of them. Warriors trail by 11. Inside. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
You know what, Smitty? If you track his movement, you can see how active Steph Curry is when trying to get open.
As a guard, it's so impressive to see how Curry moves and relocates to get a shot off. He works harder than everyone else in the league to free up that extra time and that daylight that he needs to get a shot up.
1:10 left in the third. Baseline jumper. Poirier grabs the miss. Poirier's got 11 rebounds in the game. Hayward kicks to Walker. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Fires from 14. Here's Poirier. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. And the first one at the line is good. Kevon Looney is checked in for Golden State. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Warriors trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Poole, the pass to Curry. From deep. Again, Curry missing. Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Hayward on the wing. Outside Williams. Takes the three. And it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Williams. 15 points for Gordon Hayward.
Entering the league, this is where Hayward had to improve, and he has. Tremendous touch now from range.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points, and their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Walker and Smart, the guards. Williams is out there with Hayward, and it's Poirier in at the center. That's the Boston 5. Hayward can't hit. Warriors trail by 16. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The three-pointer, no good.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
And here's Smart. Now Walker. Here's Hayward. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's an area where Hayward has really improved, earning trips to the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Cantor, he checked in for Boston. He hits both from the stripe. Curry with it. He kicks to Thompson from past the arc. Warriors getting another chance here. Looney down low. He's against Cantor. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson for the triple. Good work defensively by Smart.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Shots good by Walker.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Wiggins. Kemba Walker making his last shot. And again, no good by Golden State.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Floats one up. Wiggins. Hayward with some nice D. Celtics leading by 22. Outside, Walker. He feeds it to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And for a team schedule that includes 4 games in 5 nights, sports writers have introduced the term schedule losses due to fatigue. I just don't think that's very good, but it's the reality right now.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes, Kevin, you know these games, you travel a lot. Your legs are just done, and that's when you have to rely on a total team, play more guys. But it happens. You can't get out of this quicksand. You're going to have those type of losses.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Now here's Curry. They need this. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Smart. Pass to Williams. And here's Kanter. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Outside Curry. Stolen by Walker. Outside Smart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it goes on Draymond Green.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
The first one falls. Well, we see these sponsorship patches on these uniforms now, Steve. This is the 3rd and final year of the test run. I think it's here to stay. What do you think?
I do too. I think the numbers have also coincided that it's here to stay. I think also the revenue. I think people love it, and I think the sponsorship helps.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Shemi Ojeleye comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Langford subbed in for Kemba Walker. Now here's Lee. They need this one. He lays it in.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Smart, and he makes good on the layup.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Passes it to Looney, and stolen by Williams. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Smart. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And it's the Celtics ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The Warriors shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Pass to Looney from outside the arc. And again, no good by Golden State.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Smart kicks to Williams. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Marcus Smart. And so it's Golden State with it. Bowman passes to Bender. And players now, Steve, more able to dictate where they want to play. How has free agency changed since you came into the NBA?
I think the signing of shorter contracts, Kevin, guys with player options. And then I think also for a lot of players, they're not taking as much money, leaving money on the table because the endorsement deals off the court is making up for some of their money on the court.
Now here's Langford, and the shot goes in. Langford's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bender the pass to Bowman. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after the basket by Boston. Here's Bender. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Kicks it to Williams. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wanamaker. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead, and now they're shooting it much better here in the second.
Wanamaker's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land. To the inside, and he banks in the layup.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
A lot of people think, Steve, there are 3 factors necessary to achieving organizational success. Ownership, and ownership. What do you think?
I guess it's ownership, and ownership. I think it also comes down to trust. Trust in anything gets you a chance to be successful.
And, Steve, you know, it's just about establishing that culture, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think you got to have identity, a culture that everybody wants to be a part of.
And Bender is certainly a work in progress down there, but when he gets good position, he uses his body well to get the shot he wants.
Here's Wanamaker out to the right wing. Here's Ogilvy. Tries it from 9, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
Back to Lee. The pass to Bowman. Now here's Bender. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Lee. Williams with the block. And he's able to get it back. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Williams, that's good.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
The Warriors shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Pass to Bender. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, we were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now. The quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve. First free throw is good. Steve, revenue's climbing. We're seeing some star players make $40+ million a year. Top coaches making around $10 million a year. My goodness. Do you think coaches are due for a raise, though, Steve?
You know, I think all parties involved, the numbers will keep going up, Kevin. The franchise values are going up to over $1 billion. So I think coaches will get a raise, players will get a raise, and the guys that are playing at a high level, especially for coaches, if they're winning, their numbers will go up.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul it.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Passes to Bender. Banked in off the glass. Bender's got 6 here in this quarter.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Here's Wanamaker. Ogilvy kicks to Williams. Good on the triple. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Steve, for players, success brings so many opportunities, but sometimes glitz and the glamour and the lifestyle get in the way of success on the basketball court.
You know it does, Kevin. A lot of these guys have a lot of things going off the court, and you want to encourage that. It's just when anything off the court starts to affect on the court, then it becomes a problem. Some guys can handle it from the beginning. Others need to mature before they can find that balance.
Now, here's Langford. He's covered closely. Pass to Lee. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. On the wing, Williams. He kicks to Langford. Over Lee. Langford misses. Warriors shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. And it's in there. Steve, you know, there is some hostility we're finding between the media, some teams and players, boycotting of certain journalists. Coach Steve Kerr said it's a dangerous situation. What's your view?
You know, I think it is from a standpoint of from a players and organizations with the media, but I think also the media, somebody's going to have to police those guys as well. We got to have it where we're both on the same team. You might not agree, but you got to be on the same team.
I agree. Here's Wanamaker. Ogilvy passes to Williams. Here's Ogilvy. Just 5 to shoot. Baseline J on the way. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Warriors' ball.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Boston.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Gordon Hayward.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Here's Langford, the Warriors making the shot. The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. 40 seconds left in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. The shot comes out. The Warriors go the other way with it. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Smart. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Gordon, nice win for you guys tonight. What was the difference?
Energy. I think we play with a lot of energy, passion, especially defensively. You know, when we're all doing our job and we're playing and we're focused and we're solid defensively, we're not really having lapses, we can be a pretty good team. You know, that we don't have to walk the ball up the court, and it's not as difficult on our offense. So it all starts defensively, and I think it all starts with energy down there.
You've become one of the best young defensive teams in the league, Gordon. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.